We made an unbelievable mistake in the last 6 months. In fact, I've done a lot of research on this. The lockdowns will go down as one of the worst decisions ever made in the history of our country, bar none. The lockdowns, they are... The lockdowns, we need to say it so it'll never happen again. I'm going to say some things that some people might deem controversial, but whatever. The lockdowns are a luxury of the rich. If you have money, you can survive a lockdown. If you don't, you have to fight and barely get by. Every metric we have for a declining society is up. Every metric. Because of these lockdowns, 150 million more people worldwide will go into extreme poverty. 150 million people worldwide, because we decided to shut off global supply chains, shut off the movement of people, goods, and services. 15,000 scientists just signed the Barrington Declaration that said the lockdowns are the greatest threat to human health. They say it's all about safety and health. The lockdowns are hurting people. These are not victimless crimes. We tried to kill a mouse with a missile, and we did not adapt as we moved on. The more we saw the data come in, the more we locked down our country. All it did is delay the inevitable and also harm our young people. 1 out of 4 of young people contemplated suicide in our country the last 90 days. 1 out of 4. Antidepressant medication is up 600% in our country. 600%. I can go through the numbers. 40% of U.S. adults reported struggling with mental health, up from 6% last year. U.S. Army suicides have increased 30% during the pandemic compared to 2019. The CDC, because of concerns about the Chinese coronavirus, estimated 41% of U.S. adults had delayed urgent medical care. They didn't want to go to the hospital. They thought they were going to get hurt. How about small businesses? Yelp, which all of you have used, say that 60% of their restaurants on their app will never reopen. 60%. Who owns small businesses? Who owns these restaurants? All of you guys out here. You guys know how hard it is. You have to deal with the city, the local, the county government, convince people to come back in. The backbone of the American entrepreneurial experiment are middle-class people taking a small risk that have 5 to 10 employees, and we crushed them. And what happened to the ruling class in this country? Jeff Bezos is richer than he ever has been. The wealthy and the rich, God bless them, most of which have been able to survive this quite well. It is the collectivist class that has been calling the shots in this country that hurt the little guy through these lockdowns. And they say, well, it's to stop the spread. That's a lie. Never would you ever be able to stop the spread. You're just delaying the inevitable. You could temporarily slow it, you could temporarily stunt it, but it gave people false confidence in something that actually hurt